Well, the state election campaign hasn't officially started, but in Victoria's most marginal seat of Mount Waverley, candidates are already out on the hustings. The seat in Melbourne's eastern suburbs is held by the Minister for Children and Women's Affairs, Maxine Moran. But her margin is wafer thin, just 0.3%. Nick Parkin presents the first of a series of profiles of some of the seats that hold the key to power.
Maxine Moran was at a kindergarten this morning to promote the government's spending on childcare services.
That Victoria's kindergarten participation rate is at 95%.
She says education is her #1 priority.
It's actually 184 more teachers and staff in the schools just in my electorate in the last 10 years.
The ultra-marginal seat of Mount Waverley is typical of many Australian suburbs. Residents have a higher than average income and a significant number were born overseas. The Liberal candidate for the seat is Michael Gidley.
There's a little bit of information about myself and our plans to improve safety and security.
He points to law and order issues, particularly at unmanned local train stations, as the electorate's biggest concern.
I live locally, I work locally, I live with my wife, and whenever we're talking with friends and within our network and on the campaign trail, public safety keeps coming up.
The government retained the seat of Mount Waverley at the last election by a margin of just 200 votes. If this year's result is again that close, then the seat will be determined by preferences from the Greens and other independents.
The Greens candidate for the seat says preference deals are yet to be finalised.
The Greens candidate last time in the electorate made all the difference by a long margin, and we not sure that may be the case again.
All candidates say they're expecting another close race. Nick Parkin, ABC News, Melbourne.